Stargirl to stay vigilant.
You got a responsibility at school.
I think you're looking for trouble, Court.
I'm Green Lantern's daughter.
Very long overdue, but I am back for what seems to be a predictable season, but it was filled with lots of surprises. Aloha! Welcome to Cyntillating Reviews, and tonight we will be reviewing Season 2 of DC's original Stargirl. Long awaited, has certain people ask me how it's going with Stargirl. I had problems with HBO Max, where I was previously watching Stargirl, and by the time I got in after loading onto my Roku, my profile just suddenly disappeared, deleting my saved shows list, which was very disappointing. Luckily, it wasn't very much, but it was still sad. And then I lost my notes, which almost resulted me into starting Stargirl Season 2 all over again. But thankfully, we didn't have to go into this scenario. Now, I think I would put a spoiler alert into this, but I don't think it's necessary just because the season has been out for quite some time. But I will possibly put up a small theory warning, and I don't know if I'm right or not, it's just stipulation. However, by the time this video is released, Season 3 of Stargirl has officially wrapped up filming, so hopefully I'll be able to do weekly podcast style videos when Season 3 does come out. I didn't exactly catch when Season 3 is going to premiere, but like the previous Stargirl seasons, I think it's going to air sometime in the summer. So I'm just going to make note of summer 2022 until we get an actual release date. Just a quick note, to those that know, do know. To those that don't know, I was previously working at a job where my hours were in some way structured, but not really. And unfortunately, I was laid off because of lack of work and because of COVID again. But this past week, I did start a new job, and it is very structured. So hopefully the releasing and the reviewing will come out a little bit smoother, and hopefully if I play my cards right, we may have videos where certain days where I'll put up releases, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. We're pretty new to a structured schedule, so it's a plus for me, and I hope it's going to be a plus for Cyntillating Reviews. So let's go ahead and move on to DC's Stargirl. Just a quick summary of where Season 1 of Stargirl left off. The new JSA band together to stop the IJA, included but not limited to Brainwave, Icicle, Dragon King. However, we were given a new silhouette of villains coming to play, including Eclipso, as well as the original Starman, Sylvester, revealed at the end of Season 1 he is alive. And before we continue any further, please excuse the scratchiness of my voice. I am just getting over allergies. Welcome to the Midwest, where you experience 4 seasons in one day. The first episode of Season 2 of Stargirl took us back to many years ago, where we witnessed the murder of a little girl named Rebecca, who happened to be Dr. Charles McNider's daughter. Dr. McNider, for a reminder, is Chuck, who was affiliated with Beth, who possessed the goggles that belonged to Dr. Midnight. The title of Stargirl Season 2 is called Summer School, and that, for sure, is a true statement because Courtney failed her classes, resulting the family to cancel their vacation. But it is a good thing she stayed because a new villain was on the rise named Eclipso. There were so many things going on in this season. Beth was trying to cope with her parents' divorce. Yolanda was struggling to forgive herself after killing Brainwave. Rick was slowly but surely making amends with Solomon Grundy, who visited him in a forest. We were even gifted with new villains such as, once again, Eclipso, who was the most dangerous in this season. We also had a very dapper man by the name of Richard Swift, whose alias name is Shade, who participated in the IJA for his own amusement, but once he kind of figured out exactly what was going on, he wanted to get out of the IJA, but unfortunately he was caught on and he disappeared in the shadows. We were also given a glimpse of new characters, such as I feel is going to be an important character in the new season, Jenny, who is Green Lantern's daughter. The counterpart for Green Lantern in Stargirl is named Alan Scott. Jenny left from an orphanage in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where she was searching for her brother, who sent her an envelope. We didn't really exactly see what was inside that envelope, but hopefully we might kind of get into it just a little bit more in Season 3. This is where theories for next season comes to play. In the comics, Jenny, aka is Jade, and Jade's brother's name is Todd Rice. If we're going to play on this route, Todd is Obsidian, who is another hero, but he's kind of like on his own a la Black Adam. And another idea who I discussed with somebody, he might have turned bad because of, sorry, spoilers again, of Mr. Bones, who we saw at the end of season 2. We can't be sure. Maybe Todd wasn't hiding. I'm not sure. The quick history is that I've seen Todd was placed in an orphanage with Jade, who happens to be the twin sister. Todd was adopted, but the parents that he was staying just kind of abused him, which resulted him in having mental and emotional issues. And this is going to be very interesting how DC's original Stargirl is going to address this. Todd is actually homosexual, and he has expressed his sexuality in the comics. And as of today, it has been confirmed that Obsidian will be in season 3 because they have casted Todd Rice, and he will be homosexual in the show. So this is going to be interesting how we're going to take this turn and how Todd is going to address his sexuality. And I've been excited since the end of season 1. We finally met the pink giggly pen, who's named Johnny Thunder. His previous partner was killed by the IJA, and now he's currently partnered with Jerem, who is close to the same age range as Mike, Courtney's stepbrother. And surprise, surprise, Mike is now part of this new JSA, but he is now in control of Stripe. Stripe was previously controlled by Courtney's stepfather. But I think this is a great pass down from father to son, and I really can't wait to see how Mike builds his confidence in trying, to, in a way, gain a relation with Stripe, because he's the one controlling it. And I feel, if you have control of a machine or a Stripe, you could do so many great things with it. Johnny was absolutely hysterical, but I can see why it would be such a problem if it fell in the wrong hands. Johnny Thunder, who I was in a way correct when I was kind of getting an idea of who he was, he's kind of like a genie. But when you make wishes to Johnny Thunder, you must be very precise because of what you want. Johnny will be literal with your wishes. But the nice thing about making the wishes is that if you're not in a rush, you can write down and rehearse your wishes so Johnny can get exactly what you want. An example of this is Jerem, who was part of the season finale, just kind of like as a standby, or who was controlling Johnny Thunder. He's like, I wish Eclipso was toast. And what Jerem was thinking, he was thinking, Eclipso would be done, kablam, boom. But Johnny Thunder took it literal and made Eclipso into toast. So that's how precise Johnny Thunder takes his wishes to be, and you need to be exact of what you want. And I was really kind of excited to see Beth's parents now totally wanting to be involved in their daughter's life because she's a superhero. I just really love it. I just love how it was, Beth was trying to kind of fight, like, in a way with her parents, but not really fighting, but just, she wants her parents to stay together. She's trying to understand the divorce, and then once they realize that Beth is like a superhero, they're like, oh, don't worry about the divorce, we're so happy. And Beth's just like, oh, what have I done? That was really cute. I enjoyed it very much. Some of the problems that I had with Stargirl is that some scenes were very predictable. For example, when Stargirl was being taken over by darkness due to Eclipso, Sylvester, the original Starman, came to the rescue just in time. Of course, at the end of the season, he never explained how he was alive this entire time. I have no doubt that this was left on purpose when we opened up with season 3. Despite the predictability in certain scenes of Stargirl, this was yet another great season. It definitely left an opening for season 3, which I giggle at the title. Stargirl Frenemies. The Crocs are now next door neighbors to Courtney and her family. The Crocs consist of Tigress, Sportsmaster, and Artemis. And honestly, I took interest in Artemis's character during the Young Justice series, so I'm looking forward to see more about Artemis and her history. In the Young Justice arc, Artemis does have an older sister, but maybe we might have a sister discussion for Stargirl. Maybe that's something that could be just a tad open when Artemis gains a little bit of trust with Courtney. Who knows? It also seems Cameron is going to learn the secret of his family, including learning that his father was Icicle, who was shattered by Mike at the end of the first season. Once again, I would have to say Stargirl Season 2 Summer School stays in high range of 4 out of 5. Again, it was fun and it could be most relatable to Courtney again, but some scenes were too predictable that it just lost taste of the scene and the rest of the episode. I hope we don't have to do any more of that in the next season. Again, with Season 3 on the way, I hope I don't make a big gap like this again. I enjoyed Stargirl and the little quirky scenes and just some of the giggles and a little breaks that we have from the seriousness. And really, I just don't have much to say other than I can't wait to see what Season 3 frenemies have in store. So thank you guys so much for stopping in and taking a listen at Cyntillating Reviews. What do you guys think of Stargirl? Let me know in your comments below. Like this video, subscribe to Cyntillating Reviews, help me make it grow. I want to see something come out of it. If you want to be notified for personal videos or all my content, make sure you click that bell down below. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Currently, we are up to 197 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for sticking with it and helping me make Cyntillating Reviews grow. If I make 200 subscribers, which hopefully it's soon, I will be reviewing ghost stories, a request from my husband's friend. In Japan, it did semi-okay, but once it got to America, Japan really did earn its profits. Help me make to 200 subscribers and I'll tell you why. 250 subscribers, we're taking a big turn. I will be reviewing and possibly reacting if I'm allowed to when Blackbirds Fly is produced and written by Jimmy Screamer Claus, who happens to be the same guy who did Where the Dead Go to Die, and that was my very first Let's Review of Cyntillating Reviews. I also have a TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Well, I'll post updates and keep posting upcoming content. Too many people have lost their lives and too many of my family members and friends have been affected by this. Until it is our turn, our simplest prevention is our biggest protection. Please take care of yourself as you practice social distancing, washing hands, and staying at home. Let's try to make the world better by starting to make us better to reduce the spread of COVID-19. See you later and have a
message from the king, a message from the king, a message from the king.
Remember, we made an arrangement when our first video was made, and I am so glad, because when it comes to movie analysis, I'm your man.
Here we go again.
LJ's back. Yes, that's me. Oh, yes, 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 that's me. LJ's back. That is swell. You remember I served you well. Subscribers rise, dislikes fall. Coming soon in no time at all. And when Supergirl gets the shove, we will tell you why Hamilton is the best thing on Disney Plus. Da 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 da.